Chase that sunshine, whatever that means for you. Hey guys, welcome. This is Veronica. I enjoy thrifting, upcycling, making things beautiful. If you're interested in that type of content, stick around. And this is how it turns out. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Chasing Sunshine by Veronica. Today we're going to be upcycling an armoire. I picked it up for $49.95 at the Goodwill in Medford, Oregon, and I'm super excited for this project because it's for my granddaughter, Hadley Jo. She's a week and 4 days old today, and I know this is a little ahead of the game, being oh, what am I seeing? It's not an armoire, it's a vanity. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. I picked up an armoire for Grandpa. But anyway, so today I'm going to be, over the next few days actually, going to be upcycling this beautiful vanity. It's quite small and perfect for a little girl. Alright guys, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and wash the entire vanity.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my...
After cleaning each drawer, I decided, why don't I go ahead and decoupage? So I got my tools together, this wide paint brush, pair of scissors, Mod Podge, and a beautiful floral napkin. So the first thing that you need to do is cut your piece of tissue to size, making sure that you go all the way to the corners and each edge, which for this specific one I did not do. You can see that it's a little shy, but I thought, oh, I think it's good enough. The next step of the process is to separate the tissue into two pieces, and then you want to utilize the top portion with the decorative image. This can be tricky sometimes. You just got to be patient and go with the flow. You can see there that I didn't quite go all the way to the edge, but you know, again, I thought it was good enough. So you take your Mod Podge, you shake a. I always shake all my products. It doesn't matter what it is. So just in the habit of doing it. You want to put a generous layer down on the bottom and then go ahead and lay your tissue down, ensuring to try and get all the wrinkles out as much as you can. I never get all the wrinkles out, but you know, do your best, and it can rip at this stage, so be very careful. Then you go ahead and slather on your top coat of the Mod Podge, and you're good to go.
That don't sound mighty good.
Next, I'm going to apply the Boss by Dixie Belle. It's a wonderful primer. Now a quick coat of this white chalk spray paint on all the hardware, just as a primer, as a base. Now that the entire vanity is washed and dried, I'm going to apply my first coat of DIY paint, and I'm going to be using White Swan. As you can see here, the top is kind of sanded. It's because I had filled some cracks with not the right product, and I had to go back and sand it off, and then I primed it again. But there you see me showing off my S50 paintbrush, my fancy water bottle, and the White Swan DIY paint. Here we go. Okay, back up just a little. So now I'm sanding off my mistake. I had basically made some homemade texturing paste and I tried to use it as wood filler. Did not work, so there you go. Sand to sand to sanda, get rid of all that stuff. And once I do that, I actually don't prime it again. I just go in with the DIY paint. So what happened after that though, because I didn't prime, I got some bleed through. And so then I had to go back and prime again with the Boss Dixie Belle primer, and then I painted again with White Swan. So lesson learned here is use the right tools and prep. Prep. I can't stress it enough. Lesson learned. Okay, another inspiration from Kacha. I've seen her do this technique on the legs of one of her pieces where she got it wet and then applied some metallic gold. She uses gold. I'm a silver girl myself, but she loves her gold. Anyway, she used this and it kind of did this like drippy effect down the beautiful legs. And so I think I'm going to give that a try. Let's go for it in silver. Alright, so we're going to have to rewind again because it didn't work out for me. Basically, the silver that I used is a Gemstone Mousse from Dixie, Belle, and it was a little too dark, a little too intense. The color transition between white and then kind of a dark silver, it just didn't work out. So I just basically took the DIY White Swan and I painted right over that bad boy and moved on.
Why would you look outside yourself when you have all of the world inside?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, your heart is a sun.
So the mirror on this vanity is quite unique. It has some, like, as if you were going to inlay another piece of wood in a project. So you like router out a section and then you inlay a piece of wood. So it had this like cutouts in the top of the vanity mirror. And it's a really cool kind of retro vibe, but it's not what I was going for. This is for my granddaughter. So I wanted it to be like princess-like, just really girly and pretty. With that said, I fill those cutouts with plastic wood, and so I'm going to give that a try. See how it works. The entire thing's painted. I put 2 coats of DIY White Swan, and now I'm going to do the faces of the drawers. I keep looking over there because that's where the piece is. Anyway, so basically I'm going to be doing a raised stencil technique that Kacha does quite often, and she uses glass bead gel and paint. And it's a really beautiful technique that she uses, and I'm going to give it a try. I've never done it before, so fingers crossed. Let's try! This is where I add the Gemstone Mousse gel by Dixie Belle in silver. Actually, it's called like gemstone, but it's a silver color. Anyway, I did the highlighted raised portions of the hardware, and I ended up not liking it, so I coated the entire surface of the hardware with that mousse, and it turned out pretty okay. So when I told my daughter I was doing this little vanity for her first baby, who is 2 weeks old, she said she didn't really want the distressed look, and so I have to respect that, even though I love that distressed look. I asked her if I could just do a very light distress, and so that's what I'm going to do. When I started distressing the vanity, it actually was coming off like, I just wet distressed it at first, and then I used this. Anyway, I distressed it too much, so I took the White Swan, I painted, right over it again.
sitting on my bed, packing my bags, hoping that someone calls me back, planning my next trip on a map, alone and traveling round the world. And I would wish that someone asked me to stay, because I'm getting tired of walking away. My only destination is hope, and I'm missing home. And I love the adventures that I have. I just like to have a place to come back, a warm house of friends to tell them my stories. Yes, I really like someone to call me back next time I pack my bags. Do you know how it feels to travel non-stop, to live in a train with nowhere to go? And everybody knows me around the globe, but when I'm down I've got nowhere to go. The sun and the moon are my only friends, so I really need a home. My plane goes in an hour and I have to go, but I'll leave you this short letter just to let you know that I would like you to be my home and take you everywhere I go. So if you come with me, I'll never leave you alone. And if we find a place to build our home and tell our friends the stories of our journey, please come with me. And I love the adventures that I have. Love the adventures that I have. Just like to have a place to. I just like to have a place to come back, a warm house of friends to tell them. Let me.
And that about wraps it up, guys. Here it is, the grand reveal. The beautiful little drawers. I think it turned out pretty darn good. What do you guys think? Let me know.
Someone to call me back now. Next time I pack I'm packing my bag. And I love the adventures that I have. I just like someone to hold my hand.
These are some yummy cookies that my other half made. Keto friendly. Yum yum. Peanut butter chocolate. There we go. Okay. This is my lovely other half, Mr. Jeremy.
Hello, everybody.
And we thank you so very much for tuning in and watching this renovation of the little, what is it called?
It's a vanity.
It's a vanity. Yeah, I keep calling it armoire, but it is indeed a vanity. Thank you so very much for watching. I encourage you to hit the subscribe button if you're interested in this type of content. And as always, I thank you.
I think it's on this side, the subscribe button.
Oh, it could be on that side.
One of these sides.
One of those sides. Hit the notification and leave a comment as well. Oh, there was one more thing. What is it?
I don't know, you're signing off.
I'm signing up. Oh, I remember. Chase that sunshine, whatever it means for you.